Welcome to my class. Introduction. Class Standard 10. Subject Mathematics. Chapter name Algebraic Ratio and Proportion. Exercise 11.2. Lecture 1. Today's lesson. To explain continued ratio and solve the problems. Continued ratio, if two ratios are of the form A is to B and B is to C, they can be rewritten in the form A is to B is to C. This is called continued ratio. Any two or more ratios can be expressed in this form. It is noted that if two ratios are to be expressed in the form A is to B is to C, the antecedent of the first ratio and the subsequent of the second ratio need to be equal. For example, if two ratios 2 is to 3 and 4 is to 3 are to be put in the form A is to B is to C, the subsequent quantity of the first ratio is to be made equal to the antecedent quantity of the second ratio. That means we have to equal this and this. Okay, that is a subsequent of first ratio. This is the antecedent of first ratio. That two will be equal. So for making this and this equal, at first we have to find the LCM of this. That means LCM of 3 and 4, this equal to 12. So this will be 12, also this will be 12. Now follow LCM of 3 and 4, this is 12. So 2 is to 3, this equal to 2 by 3, this equal to 2 into 4 divided by 3 into 4. 4 mean, as here is subsequent of first ratio, this equal to 3, so we have to divide 12 by 3. As a result, here will be 4. So here will be 2 into 4 by 3 into 4, this equal to 8 by 12. Again 4 is to 3. Here antecedent of this ratio is 4, so we have to divide 12 by 4. As a result, here will be 3. So we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. So result will be 12 by 9. That's mean this is the antecedent of second ratio, this is the subsequent of first ratio, this and this are equal. So the ratio will be 8 is to 12 is to 9. That's mean 8 is to 12 is to 9. Clear? This is a continued ratio. Problem here given A, B, C are quantities of same kind, and A is to B this equal to 3 is to 4 and B is to C this equal to 6 is to 7. What will be A is to B is to C? Okay, as we have to same or make equal subsequent of first ratio and antecedent of second ratio. So at first we have to find the LCM of 4 and 6. 4 and 6 LCM will be 12. As a result, 12 divided 4 equal to 3. So multiplying both numerator and denominator by 3 and here will be 9 by 12. And here 6 by 7. So divide 12 by 6. As a result, 6 into 2 divided by 7 into 2. Here will be 12 by 14. That's mean this part and this part same. And the ratio will be 9 is to 12 is to 14. Clear? Example 13. Let the ratio of angles of a triangle be 3 is to 4 is to 5. Express the angles in degree. Okay. We know sum of 3 angles equal to 180 degree of a triangle. Let the angles according to the given ratio, this equal to 3x, 4x and 5x respectively. Now 3x plus 4x plus 5x, this is equal to 180 degree. By calculating, we will get x is equal to 15 degree. Therefore, first angle will be 3 into 15 degree, this is equal to 45 degrees. Second will be 4 into 15 degree, this is equal to 60 degree. And 5 into 15 degree, this is equal to 75 degree. Therefore, 45 degree, 60 degree and 75 degree are the required answer. Clear everyone? Now follow this, we can solve others math. Now proportional division. Sometimes we need to divide an amount or a quantity according to a particular ratio, which is called proportional division. If S is to be divided in a given ratio, A is to B is to C is to D, then we need to first divide S by A plus B plus C plus D, and then the parts of A, B, C and D need to be taken. Therefore, first part will be S of A divided by sum of the ratio. This is equal to SA by sum of the ratio. Similarly, for second, S into B divided by sum of the ratio. Third, S into C divided by sum of the ratio. And fourth, S into D divided by sum of the ratio. In this way, any quantity may be divided into any given ratio. Clear? By using this, we can solve this math easily. Here given total taka 300. A, B, C, D in such a way that the ratios are S part is to B part, this is equal to 2 is to 3, B part is to C part, this is equal to 1 is to 2, and C part is to D part, this is equal to 3 is to 4. At first we have to find the ratio A is to B is to C is to D. That's mean continue at ratio. Then we have to add the ratio. Okay. Then divide 300 by the sum of the ratio and multiply each part, will get the desired result. Clear everyone? Here given part 2 by 3, 4 by 5, 5 by 6, and total pieces of fish is given 690. How many pieces each of them will get? That's mean here ratio 2 by 3 is to 4 by 5 is to 5 by 6. If the given ratio are in the form simple fraction, for making integer, we have to multiply each ratio by the LCM of the denominator of the given ratio. Here LCM of the denominator, that's mean 3, 5 and 6. LCM will be what? LCM will be maybe 30. Okay, 30. Now multiplying this into 30, this into 30, this into 30, and we'll get the integer ratio. Now we have to add the ratio and divide 690 by the sum of the ratio, and multiplying each ratio will get the desired result. Follow? Proportional division. Clear? And 30 number same. At first we have to add the ratio 3, 5, 7 and find the length of each sides. Then this divided by total ratio, sum of the ratio, into 3 will get first. This divide sum of the ratio into 5 will get second. This divide sum of the ratio into 7 will get the third side. Or we can solve in another way. At first we let first length of each side of a triangle, this equal to 3x centimeter, 5x centimeter and 7x centimeter. According to condition, 3x plus 5x plus 7x is equal to 45. From here we'll get the value of x, and multiplying, after getting the value of x, then 3 into x will get first length, 3 into 5 into x mean value of x will get second length, and 7 into x mean value of x will get third length. Clear everyone? Example 14. If the sides of a square increases by 10%, how much will the area be increased in percentage? Solution is given here. Let the side of a square is equal to a meter. Therefore, area of the square will be a square meters. We know this. If the side of the square increases by 10%, each side will be a plus a of 10% meters, or 1.10 a meters. In this case, the area of the square will be 1.10 a whole square meters, or 1.21 a square. By squaring this, we will get this. But before, area was a square. That's mean increases area 0.21 square meters, and percentage will be this 21%. This is the required result. And follow this, we can easily solve 1718 number that is given in your book, exercise 11.2, and given 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 are homework, that are MCQ. Okay, so I think that everybody will find the answer of this MCQ. Clear? And homework 10 up to 20 left all. That's mean I have discussed most of the math between 10 and 20. Only 2 or 3 left. So that will be homework. Everybody will solve properly and submit the copy in the group. And you have submit the copy. Here will be 31 January 2021. Not 24. Here will be 31 January 2021. Okay, within 31 January 2021 you have to submit, because few math you have to solve. Okay, and solution are not large. Clear? At time 10 AM. Today up to this. Thank you. Thank you to all everyone. Goodbye.